Hi and welcome to our weekly group call. I hope you've all had a fantastic weekend. I know in the US you had the 4th of July last week, so I'm not sure if that transformed or worked all the way into the weekend, but I'm sure a lot of you guys took some time off during the week, which reminds me too that it wasn't a very good week for the game plan. Our automated strategies that run, are not really designed for weeks where there's a lot of trading crammed into certain days. So it's more, tailored towards normal market activity with normal trading weeks. So I actually missed that myself, when preparing that game plan for the week. So got to keep that in mind for future. So any time where there's a public holiday, especially like a big one that fits somewhere in the week, especially if it's like a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, you kind of want to just, not run the automated strategies too much during the preceding days, because as you can imagine, all the banks and institutions, they're cramming in a lot of they basically cramming in the trading into those few days before. That's just what happens. Okay, so we start off with our signal chart, which we see over here. Great signals. I mean, so powerful starting off the session. We've had some very nice, these breakout markers. They've really provided some good opportunities. We've had some arrows over here, but remember, when you're seeing arrows, but you're not seeing the breakout markers below those arrows, not really a powerful signal to go long. So even if you did go long on this first arrow that formed, the price still moved up, 20 ticks from there. So generally only for very, very small scalping trades. Okay, let me deactivate this camera and go through something on here. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to show you guys the very simple setup of setting up the DTB system and activating the game plan. Basically a refresher for a lot of you guys that have been around for a while, and especially for the new guys that have just started. You might feel a little bit overwhelmed that, every new week there's new updates and you've got to, install a new assembly. But I want to show you guys that, it is not a complicated endeavor. All right. It's basically a simple thing that you can do. And once you've done it a couple of times, it becomes, very, very simple. So I'm going to actually do that right now and we'll do it together. So first thing I'm going to do is just go to my control panel. So this is one of the chart templates. So if you go to the workspaces, you'll see, we've got workspaces that come with the DTB system. Now, there were a lot more before, but as we discussed on last week's call, these workspaces can become corrupted and it can slow NinjaTrader down. Okay, so let's go about. So pretend that you are, so for all the existing subscribers who have got the DTB system on their, they've got it on their trading platform, you'll be able to follow exactly from here. But then also for new customers who are setting it up for the first time, you'll also be able to follow from a point that's coming up. Okay, so the very first thing you do, so you've logged onto your computer and you want to start the trading week. Okay, so the first thing you're going to be doing is looking at your Discord, right? So the Discord channel is where we announce, or where I announce when there's new updates that are, that have just come out. And if I can just get this stupid thing, it's blocking my screen now. Okay, so the first thing you would do is you would open up your Discord, okay, and you would go to announcements channel. Okay, so the announcements channel is the one that basically shows up. So there's our announcements channel, and I basically say there, okay guys, we've got a new game plan for the week ahead. New assembly. There's a new assembly for the week ahead. New assembly. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up your NinjaTrader. You're going to go to your workspaces and you're going to close all of your workspaces. Okay, so you're going to close them. So make sure that you only have like an untitled workspace. So you don't want to have any workspaces open at all during this process. So then you're going to go to Tools, remove NinjaScript Assembly, and you're going to select the DTB. Now, I've already updated, but I'm going to start again. So you would have like a 5th of July or 4th of July, whatever the previous update was. So you're going to click on Remove, and then you're going to click on Yes. Okay, and it's going to say it's removed. Okay, so as soon as you've done that, close NinjaTrader like this. And then go to your script file. So I put the script file on my desktop, but I also put it in my start menu. So I click on my start menu, I right click on the script file, I go more, and I go run as administrator. Okay, so then I'm going to select where my NinjaTrader is installed on, which is on mine, it's at that one. And then I'm going to run option number 4. Now, option number 4 is going to update the templates. It's going to download the new assembly. It's going to have everything on your system. So you're going to select number 4, and then you are going to let that script run. Excuse me. So it's gonna complete its process, and at the very end, it's going to ask you to log into NinjaTrader. So it's going to automatically restart NinjaTrader. So that's what that does. It basically, the script ran, NinjaTrader is now restarting. Okay. And because we ended NinjaTrader on a blank workspace, it's going to open on a blank workspace. Now, if you did not end NinjaTrader on a blank workspace and you had a workspace open, that workspace is very likely going to be corrupted. And in fact, if you open up that workspace, it's probably going to have, some issues with it not showing the data series and a few different things. So to completely avoid any issues, you just start it exactly like I've done. Okay, so we've run the script. So we know that the updates are there. So then we're going to go to Tools, and we're going to go Import NinjaScript Add-on. And then you navigate to your Documents NinjaTrader 8 folder. Now, if you've done this a few times, if you've done this before, it'll automatically take you here. Okay, so Documents, NinjaTrader 8, DTB Assemblies. So you're going to see the assembly listed over here. Now, you're going to see an older one there. So you can go to the older one and just click on Delete and only keep the latest one. So we're clicking on the latest one like that. I'm going to click on Open. And that's it. So that whole process took about 2 minutes. 2 minutes flat. I wouldn't even say 2 minutes. That was talking, Okay, so now you've got everything. Now you can go to your workspaces, and you can go and open up your workspace. So we're going to go and open up the game plan workspace. So this is now been updated. So all the charts, the date range, everything is going to be on that workspace. Okay, so now because we have cleaned out NinjaTrader, the script clears out NinjaTrader. It makes sure that all historical data is removed. It's basically starting NinjaTrader fresh. Okay, so we've got very minimal workspaces, and all of the corrupted data has been removed. Now, it's not just corrupted data that we want to remove. The thing is with NinjaTrader is whenever you open up any chart and any date range, or you're looking at all different things, any optimizations you've done, all of that data gets stored in NinjaTrader. It doesn't disappear. It just stays there, and it just becomes like a hoard of data. And that can slow NinjaTrader down. So this script clears that all out for you. So you don't even have to go and do that yourself. So that's an amazing thing that we have. So when you restart NinjaTrader like this, just let it sit for a few minutes, okay, until all that data has been reloaded. So we'll just give that a little bit more time to work on. And while that's actually working, a good thing to do is to bring up your game plan. Okay, so game plan, let's first see where we can find that game plan. So when you click on the game plan chat over here, this is where you're going to see the game plan, and there's a link over there. So you can click on that link, and that is going to take you to the game plan for the week ahead. Okay, so here it is over here. So we've opened up the workspace, the chart is busy loading, and now you can start reading this game plan. Okay, so this is the game plan for the week ahead, 8 to 12 July, where it's one document. If you need assistance on how to set up the game plan, well, you got to watch this video. Okay, there's also this video here where I've reloaded up a previous game plan. Okay, now watch the group call, which is the call that we're on right now. So it's a good idea to watch this call every Sunday, or just before you start your trading session. And that's the link to it. Okay, now it's telling you over here how to do the assembly. So it's telling exactly what we just did now. It's actually written over here. So you can even start by looking at the game plan first. But it's telling you on here, check you on the latest assembly. If not, close all the workspaces like we just did. Close NinjaTrader, run option 4, import the new assembly. Very quick, simple process. Okay. Then for the trading week ahead, because we did the step before over here, we don't have to do this, right? Because we've just done it. So, but what we've done is we have loaded the workspace called Game Plan Trading Week Ahead. Okay, so that one's included, it's there. Okay, now it says here, make sure your trading account can handle the historical drawdown listed per strategy, and whatever drawdown you basically see, double it just to make sure that you are within your bounds. Okay, so now that we are at this stage, we almost got all that data loaded, which is fine. Now it's saying, okay, so this is the workspace. We have got these charts. So these are the charts that are on this workspace, on this game plan for this week. Okay, so if we look at this, we will see, and again, guys, any questions, you can just pop them in the chat on Discord, right? In the group calls chat. Okay, so this week, it's very clear over here. It says over here, we have got, this is 9th of June. Okay, so I just got to update this very quickly. Let me just see, 8 to 12 July. Okay, we don't have to worry about the dates. Okay, I'm going to just take this away because it's a bit slightly different this week. Okay, so we've got RTY, which is the DTB bars 2510. So if we look at the RTY chart, you'll see 2510. Okay, we've got MNQ over here, which is a 2010, 2010. So those are the sizes there. We've got NQ over here, which is a 5030, 5030. And then MGC at the bottom, which is 1010. So all of these here are basically matching according to what you have on there. And the dates that you are seeing in here are the dates that we are loading in the data series of that chart. So automatically, because we have done, I've basically set that up. If I go to data series now, you will see the same date in there as is written on the game plan, 21 April up until today. Okay, so that's why this workspace is so important, because it actually has all the dates and everything filled. Okay, so that's actually all done. All right, so we see the strategies that we're going to run. So you can decide over here what you want to run. So you'll see that the RTY chart, okay, we're using the DTB SI strategy multi-filter. So last week and the weeks before, we used just the one strategy. This week, we're going to combine two strategies into our game plan. Okay, so RTY, that's the template for that one. And then we've got MNQ and two MNQs, NQ, MGC. So looking at the size, this one here says the trade sizes are 4 and 4. So that's taking 2 entries with 4 contract size for each entry. So that's if you got, that's if you got over, like a $2,000 account. Okay, $2,000 plus. Then I've also got another MNQ strategy over here, which is designed to only take a trade size of 2 and 1. So if you've got $1,000 account or even an $800 account, this strategy can run on that. And then NQ, that is all the ones that don't say trade size, it's a customizable trade size, and it's actually set to 1. So it's taking a 1 trade size. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set up the chart. So for your guys' benefit, what I've done is I've put screenshots of the actual chart. So the first thing it's going to tell us to do is the RTY chart. Let's do the first one, is the RTY chart. So it's basically saying on the RTY chart, load the DTB SI multi-filter strategy with template 55 RTY 2510. Okay, so that's what it's saying to do. So let's go do that. So here's the chart. Okay, so we're going to go to the strategies. We're going to go to the DTB SI multi-filter. And we're going to go template, load, template number 55, RTY, load. Okay. Now, once you've loaded the template, it's telling you, okay, this strategy is trading from 6:15 p.m., which is basically now already, up until 4 p.m. So this is a different strategy. We're trading different hours. Okay, so those are all the settings that it has. All right. It's targeting 1,400 daily profit. It's stopping at 2,200. It's got stop ticks, target ticks. Now you will notice that the stop ticks are very high and the target ticks are quite low. Because we have the stop ticks very high, it does not mean that the strategy is going to stop out every time on 300 ticks, because signals are changing and positions are being exited. So we basically put the stop ticks there to basically get it out of the way of the strategy. And we're just doing a scalping type of thing of 25 ticks. Okay, so now we're going to go this, and I will just load it up on a sim account for right now. Okay, because that's what I'm logged into. And you'll see 4 entries per direction. All of that's there. Okay, so now I'm going to go apply and okay. Okay, so that is currently loaded. Now you'll see like there, for example, so there on Friday, it showed those losing positions. Now if I go and do these, you'll see this one was probably a bit higher. So there was 169 ticks. And then this position over here was 90 ticks. So like that's what happens with the losing positions. They change signals, based on that. So if we look at the chart, you will see that you're going to have obviously some losing positions like that, but then all of those are showing like that. Okay, so now we're going to look at the strategy performance. Okay, real time and historical. I'm going to bring this up, and you're going to see on here that you have got, on this one, it's showing me 400 trades, 17,000 net profit, paying 1,600 commission, and having a drawdown of 3.3. Okay, so we go to this. Now, on the game plan, there's a screenshot over there too, okay? So you can compare that. And if you go to the analysis, this is showing you what the daily performance is. Now you can go change this to weekly. It'll just show you, over all of these weeks of the settings that have run, those are the trades that it would have entered based on these exact settings that you are using. Okay, so that's weekly. So go to the daily chart. The daily performance, and this is where you can go and compare your screenshot on the game plan. Okay, so when you go to the game plan, you're going to see over here, Okay, so this is the chart on the left and the game plan on the right. So looking at this, now you'll see, look, this one says 20,350, okay, when I did this optimization. Now my chart's only showing 17,000, that's $3,000 off. So somewhere along the line, there's a few trades that this current chart missed out on. But if you're looking at the actual game plan, you're looking at it over here, you've got to compare the last few days. So you'll see over there, 6 trades minus 810. 349 was 5 trades. 945 is 6 trades. 604 is, so you can see how the last days are matching. Now, only this one here, 28th of June. 28th of June, it's showing 15 trades on here, but on my chart, it's only showing 12 trades. So you're going to pick up small little differences, but look at the day before, it's exactly the same. Day before, exactly the same. Day before, exactly the same. So you're going to have situations where it is going to vary slightly, and that is going to happen. Sometimes it'll be exact. It all depends on the data providers, how accurate they are, and their data that they are providing. Remember, we're dealing with retail. We're dealing with a retail trading platform, and we're dealing with retail data providers. So the data being provided by these companies is not major. It's not for high-end professional trading. I mean, you're not going to have the banks, hedge funds, and all those institutions using the data that we're using. Okay, it does not have all the checks and balances and preciseness that a professional trading platform and a professional data feed will have. This is retail. Okay, this is mom and pop investors that you and I sitting at home with our small accounts of whatever, $1,000 to $50,000, like small fish retail, traders. Okay, we're not professional traders. Actually, nobody on NinjaTrader that is trading is a professional trader because it's a retail trading platform. Okay. So first of all, anybody says, oh, I'm a professional trader, I'm trading on NinjaTrader, follow me, I'm a professional, call bullshit, because nobody trading on NinjaTrader is a professional trader because it's a retail trading platform. Okay, so that's why I don't like to tell people I'm a professional trader, because that's bullshit. Okay, so anybody who says that, just first of all get that, call bullshit on that. Now, it's not a bad thing for NinjaTrader, because obviously NinjaTrader is looking after a segment of the market for the stay-at-home, business owners, or the people who want to earn on the side. They're catering for the retail public, right? That's what happens. So they're looking after a segment of, the traders out there who want to make a bit of extra money. Anyway, so with that comes systems that are not 100% geared for professional trading. And that's why you're going to have data discrepancies. You're going to have a few trades here and there that are not going to match up 100%. That's because of that. Okay. So I hope that explains that. Now, so as long as you've got it pretty close like this, you can expect very similar results. Okay. So that's our RTY. That's RTY. Okay, so we've done that. We've confirmed that is working fine. So now we can move on to the next one. Okay, so MNQ. Let's see how the others compare. So MNQ, what we're going to do on the MNQ is you can even go to the very front of it, and you could use MNQ. So MNQ, we're going to load on the first chart. We're going to load template 1, we'll load template 1, okay, on the baseline wick trader. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to go strategies, and we're going to go baseline wick trader. We're going to go template, load, template number 144. So exactly as it says in the game plan. And, as you can see, these templates are put there. They're not, they put there as part of the script. So we're loading that. We've got all the values there. There's the 4 and 4. This strategy only trades between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. New York. Okay, that's all it does. Okay, you're going to choose your trading account that you want to trade that on. Activate it, apply, and OK. Okay, so that's gonna activate. Okay, now this one, okay, look at this. This one here. Mine says 2,466, 304 drawdown. This one now matches exactly the same. Like it's exactly the same. So you can go to your strategy performance. You can go real time and historical. Okay, you can look at this. Now, this is much fewer trades, right? The other one had hundreds of trades. So the more trades you have, you know, the slight differences you're going to have over time. So if you go to your analysis, this is what this one looks like. So obviously this is going to match the game plan 100% because, you know, we've seen the end numbers. So you can look at these numbers over here and you can see it's the same. Okay, so that's that one sorted out. Now the next one we're going to do, okay, is in the duplicate tab. Now you're going to choose which one of these you want to run. You can run them both because they should be trading at slightly different times. Not different times, they should be taking different entries because they've got slightly different parameters. So this one over here, the next one on the list, and you don't have to go to the top, you can just keep going down the bottom. It says your MNQ in duplicate tab, load up this template. Okay, so same strategy, different template. So we're going to go over here, we're going to go strategies, and we're going to go to the baseline wick trader, and we're going to go template, load, and we're going to load template number 2, which is that one over there. Okay, now this template has been performing exceptionally well. We've literally not even changed these settings for ages because this one here is just generating a beautiful little return on, you know, it's just been working beautifully. So strategy performance, real time and historical. We're literally only trying to target $100 a day on this strategy. Okay, and that's basically what it's doing every day. You know, some days it's going to do a bit less, but generally when it reaches $100, it's going to exit the position, and by the time the position exits, you know, the net profit is slightly over or slightly under. Again, you can go to your game plan and you can compare the screenshot. Okay, so there everything is matching up perfectly fine. Okay, so that's that strategy. Now, next one. You see how quick and simple it is to set these things up. It's so simple. Now, I'm really excited about this one. I'm just hoping that the results are showing right now. So I'm going to go to this one here is the NQ. So you can scroll down here. It's a 50-30. We're going to load the DTB SI multi-filter and we're going to load template 77. Okay, template 77. So we're going to go to the strategies. And we're going to load the SI multi-filter. And we go template, load, and NQ. Okay, load. And we're going to choose the thing we're going to run on. Now this one here has a larger berth, a larger thing to work on. So we're targeting $5,000 a day on this one, and $7,000 loss on this one. Now, this one is not designed to run on a performance account or a Apex account or any of those type of things, because it's obviously falling outside of the range. Now, you can go and load up this template in a strategy analyzer and adjust these values and take, you know, less positions. Okay, but I'm running this on my personal account, so I don't care about, you know, those rules. Okay. So as I can see immediately now, this one here is slightly different to the results on my game plan. You see, look at that. So this one shows, the game plan shows 48 with 6-7. This one shows more. So let's have a look at this one's performance. So strategy performance. Okay, before we look at the performance, I want you to pay notice to the entries on this. Now you're going to see entries and exits on the same bar on this strategy. Like, see this one over here? You'll see that it's on this bar. So a long entry profit target. Now, with the baseline wick trader, which is the other strategy, you don't want to see this, okay? Because the baseline wick trader strategy, it'll take a short position and then have a target over there, Okay, that's what they would do. So that's why you can't have that, because NinjaTrader can't work out that, that's not right. Okay, whereas this specific strategy, it enters a position at the start of the candle. Okay, enters a position at the start of the candle and then has a target profit. Okay, so we'll quickly look at this. Now, as you can see, I've factored in slippage, right? So if I didn't factor in slippage, these results will be crazy higher. Now, we all know that when you enter a position, okay, that position is not going to be at the beginning of the candle. So this candle opened over there. That was the beginning of the candle. Now, if we look at where the actual entry was, we'll see that's 3 ticks. So I've allowed 3 ticks for every single entry in this strategy, because that's obviously what happens. There's a difference between bid and ask of 3 ticks. So you can't have a strategy entering on the beginning of the candle. And this is what I was telling you last week about these companies still showing strategies where they're not factoring in slippage. You can imagine how many trades has this thing entered. Okay. 724 trades. Okay. Imagine 724 times 3, which is like 2,100, or say 2,200 times 5. Okay. That is an extra $10,000. This strategy will show an extra $10,000 over here in positive if I never included slippage. Okay. So that's what I want you to be aware of. Okay. So looking at this strategy, you'll see that we optimized from the 21st of April up until now. The strategy has shown to enter 724 trades with a 85% profitability, 621 winning, losing. That is what that is showing. Okay, on this one. Now, if you scroll down to this one over here, you will see. Look there. See, the game plan says 736, but my chart says 724. When you load it on your chart, it might say 736. It might say 725. It might say 742. Somewhere around there. Like I said, we're not dealing with perfection with the data, right? Okay, so you'll see the values are slightly different. Okay, so let's have a look at the analysis of this. So the analysis of this is we're going, like I said, a much longer period of time. Okay, if we convert this to weekly, you will see it's showing an incredible weekly increase for a long period of time. Okay, so what we're trying to do over here, the reason why we're doing optimizations is we're trying to get the numbers and probabilities in our favor. That's the whole idea of strategy optimization. So we are looking at, okay, out of all of these weeks, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks. Over the past 11 weeks, these specific settings that have entered over 700 trades, they have produced these results. So what is the chance of the next 30 or 40 or 50 trades being similar to that? That's basically what we're doing, right? So here we're going to go to our daily over here. Okay, and the same thing you can do over here. Now we'll go and look at this. We'll go and look at this and we'll compare it to our over here. So let's have a look. So there's the game plan. Now, as you can see, look, 23 trades, 3413. 8 trades, 1566. 13, 1st of July, 19 trades, 19 trades. So that's all matching up 100%. Look, even there, it's 26th of June, 17 trades. 26th of June, 17 trades, minus $16. So all of these numbers, but look at this one, yeah. Look at 25th of June. 25th of June, the chart is showing 10 trades with $608. But on this one here, it's showing 12 trades with $119. Okay, so that day, the data provider shut itself and produced incorrect numbers on the chart. That's just what happened. Okay. Previous day, if we look at this, where were we? 24, 24. Look, there's a big difference over there on 24. 21st, look, 538, 538. 20th of June, 1039. It's matching 100%. 18th of June, 19 trades. 18th of June, 19 trades, 3,240. So you're gonna see on this that out of all the days, there's only going to be a few days that it's going to be a mismatch. Like a few days. Okay. So that proves with undeniability. Oh shit, is that even a word? It proves with undeniable proof that it's not the strategy that is at fault. It's the data that we are receiving. Because how can some days match perfectly, but other days not? Okay, if the strategy was not programmed properly or out of whack, then every day will be different, right? But you're not going to have situations like this where only sporadic days are going to be mismatching. And if you go through this whole list, you're probably going to find only a few days where it is out, and that's the difference between the 48,000 and the 53,000. Okay, so that's that. All right, so that's that strategy. So like I said, as long as you can compare the last few days, and if you are noticing huge differences, like if you are loading this up and you are noticing huge differences between your strategy and this, then do not run that strategy, because obviously the data is so screwed up, it's probably going to give you totally inaccurate results. Then it's best to do some manual trading. Okay, MGC. So you'll notice too this week, I've taken away the GC charts and I've made them into micro gold charts. And there's a reason for that, but let's just go through this in the meantime and set this up. Okay, game plan. Oh, I brought up the wrong document. Hang on. This is the right document, but I wasn't on that page. Okay, next one is MGC. Okay, so we're looking at the first tab. We're going to load up this one. So it's telling us load up the baseline wick trader with that template. Okay, so we're going to go over here and we're going to go strategies and we're going to go baseline wick trader template load, and we're going to choose that one. Okay, this one trades from 3 a.m. to 8:25 a.m. Okay, so there's two. That's why there's two templates for this MGC. So this one over here, if I go and activate this, and I've activated this on my I'll go and reactivate this on my live accounts just now. Okay, so this one it's a very simple strategy too. So if I go to strategy performance, real time and historical, okay, you'll see that is what this strategy has performed historically. So it's literally only we literally are trying to do because it's a slow period of the day, right? And we're trading the gold. Same thing over here is you're going to go to, I keep bringing up the wrong goddamn thing, man. We're going to go over here and we're going to go to MGC. So we're going to compare the results again. You can see it's exactly the same, right? 698. There's all the trades. It is showing exactly the same. The dates perfectly exactly the same. All lined up 100%. I'm just checking. No questions. Good. All right. Next step. Next one is the second one. So again, on the game plan that we look at, we're going to scroll down to the second MGC. Now, this one trades from 8:45 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. New York. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We're going to go strategies. And we're going to go baseline wick trader because it's the same strategy. We're going to go template. Oh, crap. Template. Let me just go template and load. And we're going to load the second one. Again, this strategy is targeting $150 a day with $200 stop. Okay, so it's very small. You can trade this on a small account, very small account. In fact, you can trade the MNQ and the GC on like a $1,500 account. Okay, so that's that one over there. So if I go to the strategy performance, real time and historical, you'll see those are the trades. Okay, so if I look at this and you compare that to the game plan, is that the same one? No, that was not. That's MN. For Christ's sakes, I keep bringing up the wrong goddamn thing. MGC, there it is over there. Okay, again, you're going to compare the results. So if you look at that, it's all matching. That one's matching up. Again, it's very few trades, right? It's entering 1 or 2 or 3 trades per session. Okay, so that basically is your setup of the game plan with a shitload of commentary, I must admit, which you're not going to have when you're doing it yourself. But that is how you basically update the new assembly, or if you install the new assembly and you load the workspace. So this whole process of updating the assembly, activating the workspace is like not even a 10-minute job in total. Okay, it's not even a 10-minute job. And then obviously you select your things in here. So, I mean, that's pretty simple, right? So nobody can actually say, hey, oh, it's too hard. It's too hard, man. It's too hard. I can't, you're updating things. It's like, it's too hard, man. I can't do this, man. Well, you got to think to yourself, if this is hard, then you shouldn't be trading at all. Because if you can't do the simple things, you're going to basically fall and bump your head very hard doing trading, because it takes another level of intelligence to be able to trade. Because remember, we're trading not the automated strategies. That's simple to set up, but for manual trading, you're trading against very smart people in banks, institutions. You're actually trading against professionals. So you're taking a whole group of non-professionals, okay, trading against the banks, the hedge funds, and the huge financial institutions. That's who you're trading against. It's basically us versus them. Okay, so you got to be able to do the simple things. All right. So that's basically it. Now, if you wanted to do manual trading, okay, so say there's your game plan. Okay, you got it set up for the week. Say, for example, you activating these strategies, and you are going to trade the 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. But you know what? You want to do some manual trading. So then you say, okay, I'm going to go to the workspace called DTB indicator sample. I'm going to open that up. And this is what was, and that was basically the template that was running when the call started. Okay. So every single call that I start off with this workspace. So look how simple this is. You do not have to go and individually put together indicators. Go buy this shitty tool over there, go buy that shitty tool over there, and hoping that they somehow will work together. Okay? You have got everything combined on a chart. You have got a perfectly working chart template that is extremely well documented to teach you how to trade it. You've got this here. Okay? So when I was saying earlier, you've got to be able to do the harder things. This is as hard as it gets. Okay, you've got a chart template, and you've got to make decisions based on this. And obviously, how can you go wrong with this? I mean, like, seriously. Okay, you've got the coloring of the bars, you've got arrows, you've got breakout markers left behind, you've got times where the price comes and retests it, retest levels. You've got so many opportunities to enter manual trades. So you can be sitting over here on your whatever trading account you're working on while the game plan is active in the background, okay? But you're not trading that yet because it's not within the trading hours. Say you're in USA now, and it's late evening on a Sunday evening, which is what it is. It's 8:44 New York. You can spend 2 hours, between 7 and 9, and do some scalping trades, do some manual trading, and then use these signal charts to do so. That's what this is designed for. So you can have everything set up, to enter. Now, an important thing to remember is if you've got strategies set up on NQ, on the game plan, which we do have, you can't go and press close on the chart trader, okay? Because if you click on close over here, it's going to screw up the strategy. So you can enter buy market and sell market with, always have an ATM attached to it. So whatever ATM and target you have. So you can enter positions, but make sure that your stop and target is exiting the positions, not your chart trader. Okay. So that's an important thing to know. Now, I am working on something which is out of this world, freaking incredible. Okay. Now, I was going to launch this to the free community. And I'm just revisiting how I'm going to do that and to what level. So I'm creating a tool that is going to force you to trade like a professional would trade. Okay. So I don't want to say too much about it because it's quite interesting. But basically what's going to happen is you're going to have buttons on the chart to enter positions. Okay. Those buttons are going to be pre-configured in the back end. Okay. According to your risk profile, your account balance, your percentage that you are willing to win or lose per day on your trading account. And what this is basically going to do, it's going to force you to stay within those limits that you have set for yourself. Because remember, trading, like I said earlier, we are trading against banks and institutions who are professionals. Okay. We're not professionals. Okay. We just, home-based businesses or individuals who just want to earn a bit of extra money. Obviously, I'm taking DTB traders to a multi-million-dollar company with multiple traders and all that stuff. But we're still going to be supporting people all over the world who are not professional traders. Okay. You normal people. Okay. We're all normal people. We don't work in the banks, right? So bank traders and hedge fund traders, do you think that they are entering trades randomly? Do you think they are like entering a trade? Oh my God, where should I put my stop? Oh, should I have a 20 tick target or should I have a 40 tick? Oh crap, where should I move my target? Oh shit, should I move my stop? Do you think the bank traders are functioning like that? Or do you think they fit under a very strict set of rules where they enter positions and they let those positions run and they don't go and chop and change and trade size changes? They will be following a very true, tried and tested approach of entering positions. That's how they would work. I mean, you can imagine if you had a trading room of 100 people at a bank and each person had their own idea of what they wanted to do and where they want to put their stops and how many trades they're going to enter and shit. Someone going to enter 10 trades, other one going to enter 5. It's like all mix and match, right? No, they're all going to follow a very, very strict guideline of what they have to do. In fact, I know this personally because I've experienced this. I've experienced it from a very close friend, not me personally, but a bank trader had told me that every single day they have a meeting in the morning before the session starts where they all get together and they outline what they are going to do for that day ahead. They obviously get instructions from up above saying, okay, we're going to, we're looking at this as the market overview. This is where the supports are. We're looking at, a trending market down, or we're looking at a flat market, at the moment, or a trending market up. This is our position this week that we are going to have. Okay, we're gonna do this for the week ahead, and they've all got very specific account sizes that they're working with. They've all got their specific risk parameters that they have to work within, and they are told, okay, you need to enter this many trades. This is your risk for the week. This is your whatever. This is your drawdown limits and all that. So all of that is predefined. You don't have a bunch of loose cannons running at a bank. Otherwise, the whole freaking system will collapse, right? So I'm creating a system that is going to force you to enter positions in that manner. Now, you can set it up yourself. and you can set the parameters yourself. Like you can choose, okay, how much percent of your account are you willing to risk? How much percent of your account are you, willing to, or are you wanting to make? What is your stops and your targets? You can't have sporadic and inconsistent stops and targets. When you enter a position, you've got to know exactly where the stop and target is. So all of that is going to be pre-programmed, and all you're going to be doing is clicking on buy and sell on the chart. And it's not going to allow you to enter multiple positions. So it's basically like having a trading boss looking over your shoulder and ensuring that you are only entering trades that are not going to make you crash and burn. Okay. So, would you rather lose 5% of your account and go to bed pissed? Or would you rather lose 100% of your account and go to bed pissed and have nightmares? That's what I'm trying to create. So even trading on any signal chart, when you enter positions, it's going to be, okay, you will still have control of where you enter and all of that, but it's going to stop you from over trading. So if you use this feature, it's going to stop you from over trading, and it's going to condition you to think like a professional trader. It's gonna give you that ability, because professional trading, they have rules, okay? And I find it hard how people struggle to follow rules. But then it does make sense, because most people have a job, right? When you go to a job, you've got rules. So, and you have to follow those rules. But all of a sudden, when you got your trading account and you're working at home, you've got no rules, right? You make up everything yourself. So people crash and burn because they don't understand the concept of rules versus no rules, but it goes a lot deeper than that. It actually goes it goes a lot deeper than that, not just rules based. It is there's an expression, anything can happen. Okay. Well, in actual life, if you go to bed at night, a bit of an example, if you go to bed at night in your bed, chances are the next morning you're going to wake up in your bed. Okay. If you take a breath, chances are you're going to take another breath. Okay. So when people say, oh, in life, anything can happen. Well, yeah, anything can happen to a very small percentage of your life. Like, there's at least 99% of everything that you do is going to happen fairly consistently. But with trading, every single aspect of it is anything can happen. Like, literally fucking anything can happen in trading. It's like living in 10 different realities, multiverses in 1 hour. That's what trading can do. So people don't understand the concept of anything can happen. They think they do, but they don't. So this approach that I'm going to introduce to trade is like, trade as if anything can happen, but accepting the outcome and understanding that that is how it is. And as long as you have an edge, and by God, we have a freaking edge. You look at these charts, you look at these indicators, you look at these signals. If you don't see an edge, you need to go and see a freaking head doctor, because we have got such an edge over here. It's not even funny. So the problem is not the tools. The problem is the user of the tools. Now, sorry if I'm shitting on individuals. I'm the same. Some days I will have a fucking irritating day. Okay. I'm not supposed to swear. Sorry. Some days I'll be frustrated. I'll be irritated. I don't know. A freaking dog barked and then I'm pissed off or something. It's like I'm irritated, and then I will want to trade, and then I'll overtrade and I'll screw things up. Okay. We don't want that to happen. So having a feature like that, where you can activate it on a chart, on any chart, and say, okay, well, these are the predefined rules. If I hit my stops, if I hit my daily limits, I'm out. Okay. I'm out of the market, and that's it. Just like you would, in any everyday life. If you make a mistake, you come back the next day and try again, right? So it's, like I said, it's conditioning your mind. It's conditioning your trading to be more professional. So would you rather have $200 a day, consistently, by trading, or would you rather have like days where you make 2,000, days where you lose 1,000, days where you make 3,000, days where you lose 5,000, and then next day you lose 10,000 and your account's burnt? So I would rather have $200 a day, okay, consistently, and I'm saying this between manual trading and freaking automated trading. I mean, think about if you were able to enter a few manual trades, 1 or 2 or 3 manual trades, okay, be within risk parameters, and have the automated strategies running for you, okay? If you could make $200 a day per account that you are trading on, say you've got 10 Apex accounts, okay? I saw somebody do this. He's got 10 Apex accounts, and he just wants to make $200 a day per account. So, and that's perfectly possible with this. Literally, if you're trading the MNQ and the gold, on the micros between these 2 accounts and maybe 1 or 2 manual trades, if you have to, okay, you don't really have to, there's a very good chance that you're going to make your $200 a day. So isn't that better than having a roller coaster freaking, trading account and then having nightmares and feeling, shit because you blew your account? That's it. So the automated strategies are going to ensure that you are not going to do that because it's running automated, right? But then the manual approach that I'm going to introduce with that built-in feature is going to make sure that you are able to manually trade a lot more effectively. And and I believe you should be able to do both. You can't just rely on automated trading. If you're just going to rely on automated trading, you're just missing the boat. I mean, you can't even call yourself a trader. If someone says, "Hey, what do you do?" "Oh, no, I'm a trader." "Oh, okay. What do you trade?" "I just do automated strategies." "Oh, so you're not actually a trader. It does it for you. Is that right?" Yeah. Actually, yes. I'm not. I don't trade. No, I just let an automated system work for me. So I believe that you have to be able to do both, but I'm going to help you be able to do both, but with the right mindset and with the right structure around it. So that's what I'm working on. And I'm also going to be giving a version of this new software to complimentary members, because we have got, I've given out free complimentary tools, right? Which is the shadow trading and breakout markets, basically similar to what you're looking at over here. And I'm still having a few people say, "Oh, I'm losing money. Oh, I can't." I said, well, if you look at the chart, do you see the signals that are generated? Yeah, I can see the signals. Okay. So based on those signals that you are seeing, how is it possible that you lost money? "Oh, yeah. I entered 5 trades there and I had my stop over there. Oh, shit. I entered 2 trades over there." Or, I exited over there. I said, well, why did you exit over there? "Oh, no, I felt like it." I said, well, that's not going to work, right? You can't be thinking and assuming and making shit up when you're trading a chart. So this new approach is going to be like, okay, you see a signal, you take the entry and you leave it. You're not over trading. You're not entering too many positions. You're trading it as it's supposed to be traded. And I believe that is going to greatly, greatly, greatly increase the consistency of people trading indicators. Okay. So I had a question. Amalan Malagani. You must be from Africa. Do you write the script for these EAs? Yeah, I do. I keep everything in-house. I used to work with developers. Oh, God, I've got a story about this. Jesus. Should I do it now? Probably not. So I used to work with developers. Okay, long and short story is I trusted a developer to help me out with a few things. He helped me out with a strategy, and he wanted access to the DTB bars. Okay, so I gave him access reluctantly, but then he did a shitty job, so I got rid of him. Okay, and I've dealt with many high-level programmers, supposedly high-level programmers in the past. But what happened is later on, I realized that this guy actually works for another company who sells indicators and freaking automated strategy. And this guy is the chief programmer for this company. And guess what? A version of my DTB bars is now being sold by this company. Okay, one of these marketing companies. So they basically, so they've got an older version of the DTB bars and they're selling it on their website. Okay. So I don't deal with programmers anymore at this stage, because what I have, the technology I have in my strategies, especially with all the sliders and the back end features in some of the strategies, they are very, very highly specialized tools. I don't want them to be taken by these marketing companies, by programmers. Because I mean, these marketing companies, they approach programmers all the time, all over the world, and say, we see you got 1 or 2 indicators, give them to us, we'll market them for you and pay you a commission. And that's how these companies end up with 2, 3, 4, 500 indicators. They're not developing them themselves. They're just contacting programmers randomly, which they did to me in the very beginning, saying, we'll market your tools. You just give it to us, we'll market it. We'll make a whole advertising campaign, fancy landing page, countdown timers. We'll market the shit out of your product and we'll pay you a commission. So that's what they do. And, unfortunately, it's obviously not very well supported because they're not developing the tools, so they don't actually know anything about the tools. Whereas everything in the DTB system has been made and managed and constantly being updated to make sure it is the best of the best for you guys. Okay, that's the story. So yeah, that's it, guys. So very simple setup, running the game plan, manual trading. So in the meantime, while I am designing this tool, it's gonna contain some very nice simple things like, don't enter more than 1 trade at a time. Okay, have a target and a stop. Don't go and mess with that. So enter a position, let it hit its target and stop. So that's the number 1 rule. Have a predefined set stop loss and a target ticks, and don't go into multiple positions. So that's like the foundation of my thing I'm creating at the moment. And that's that. Okay, guys. I don't think there's anything else I need to cover. I'm pretty sure that is it. Continue posting your results. Like I said, last week was a bit of a shit fight, to be very honest, with the automated strategies because of that holiday weekend. But you know what? You guys still kicked ass. Okay, you guys have got your own templates too. You guys have been, preparing your own templates, posting your results. Damn good, man. I'm so proud of you guys for doing that. There's gold last week. Jesus, gold. I don't know. That was incredible manipulation last week. I think I dropped about $5,000 or $6,000 just on gold last week because I let it run automated. I let it run, while I wasn't even. Well, I always run it, while I'm asleep because that's when it's running. But gold just screwed up last week. So that's why I thought this week, and from now on, I would rather provide you guys setup or templates and things that can make you at least $200 a day. Now, I'm not, listen to my language. I'm not saying you're going to make thousands of dollars a day using the game plan. Okay. But imagine if you could just make $200 a day of each account that you are working on, you will not look back, So that's the idea. Cool. So thank you guys. And we shall run the game plan this week, and I'm hoping we're going to have a lot of success with it. Please post your results with it, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, thank you so much for jumping on the call, and hope you have an awesome week ahead. Okay, cheers.